And this is now today's...
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We are just getting started. Getting up there! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Colwell. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Wharton. Mateta, over to the right flank. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Chuck! And no mistake! But, oh, it's offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Riyad. Munoz. Aimed beyond the defence. João Pedro! It's there! And we have liftoff! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Crystal Palace are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lacroix.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Riyad. Crystal Palace are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's got away. Nice control. Now the ball in. And he's played it back. And it's Wharton. Played out to the left flank. Fofana. And Caicedo. Now it's Fernandes. And that's been shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's good play from him.
Wharton. Hughes. Mateta. Now it's Pino. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Wharton. And it's Hughes. Mitchell. And here's Pino. This looks promising. Pino. Big chance! And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Caicedo clears without hesitation. Terrific effort! And he's quick to get rid. He doesn't look too happy with that. Corner number 2 then. Pino's cross, punched away. Joao Pedro. Played into space. Gusto providing an outlet on that flank. Decent chance! Well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 20,
and he's done it again. He's got his second. Chelsea with the lead. Cucurella has it out wide and in space. Sarr. Wharton. He's a sharp little ball here. And the referee has blown for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So the action resumes.
Number 34.
Crystal Palace really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has been cut short. Wharton with a definite foul there. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Crystal Palace come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He's on it. He's had a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 29.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Crystal Palace have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Gasson deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Caicedo. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Crystal Palace have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. Wharton.
The attendance for this
That'll be a
match was
throw-in.
28,599.
Tino receives it, and the shot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sarr shoots! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fofana gets over and intercepts. Mateta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Pino. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cucurella gets into a good shot, surely! And there's a goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Caicedo. And it's Hato. João Pedro is onto this. Sarr running with intent.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chance! And that really should have been that.
Yeremy Pino really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Palmer. Distributed tidily. And it's been played through. Sarr, not the most accurate pass. Gusto, who does have an assist to his name.
Substitutions taking place.
Colwill. Hato. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. James. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. João Pedro. Delicate ball and it needs... Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mitchell with the slide tackle there. Jeremy Pino. Caicedo. Liam Delap. And he's got away from him. Tries to pass it through. Henderson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Jeremy Pino. He's picked his way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Mateta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now. Guessons. Sucic. Now it's Diouf. He has found a way through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? And the shot! Goal! Inter! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Crystal Palace are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mitchell. Now it's Wharton. That's been cut out. Well played. Stefan de Vrij. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. Nice control. And it's Wharton. Hughes. Oh, super ball. Mateta! And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 15 minutes
Oh,
is
beautifully dispatched.
14,
There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be up.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There they go, hunting in tacks. And the through ball. Martinez, shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Riyad. Jeremy Pino. Wharton. The Fry deals with that comfortably. Barella. Diouf receives it in a wide position. Riyad. And it's Hughes. And Wharton. Wharton pokes it out wide. Esposito. And that's been won straight back. Now it's DiMarco. He's got away. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Jeremy Pino. Spread it left. He's found a way through. Jeremy Pino. Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Riyad. Lacroix. Now it's Mateta. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's an excellent interception. And he can clear it away. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pino. Mateta goes for a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, great leap! He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Zielinski. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Riyad. Lacroix. And Sarr. Wharton. Wharton really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a mind.
He's having a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
2 added minutes
Barella
has been indicated.
turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has ended up in no man's land. Munoz ventures forward. It's a promising position, and he lines up a cross. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick
So
announcement.
first half
It is now
thoughts?
time for our
Crystal
special
Palace
lottery.
really
Please
showed
grab the
some
tickets you were given
resolve
when
in
you
that
walk
first
into the
half,
gate.
Peter, after going behind.
Please
So
welcome
I think the
everyone
message from the
on
manager will
ice.
be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Crystal Palace are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Crystal Palace are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mitchell. Sarr. Hughes has created one goal already. Oh, he's having a go! And that's a sharp finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Crystal Palace are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And Martinez! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind.
Pino! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Sucic. Munoz. Oh, good spread. And Sarr. Knocks it out wide. In towards the back stick. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Diouf. Crystal Palace perhaps contemplating their next change here.
The attendance for this match was 28,900.
That is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Sarr is offering a wry smile there.
Crystal Palace have their second corner now. And it's been hooked away. Sarr. It's a good run down the right. Sarr. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Wharton really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Mitchell. Wharton. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pino, impressive jump! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. And here's Wharton. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Crystal Palace get their 4th corner. Punched away. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Zielinski. Barella. Spread to the right. Good read, needed to be. Richards. And it's Kamada. And Wharton. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Zielinski. Sarr looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now. Crystal Palace clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And no, that was never going to make it. But where it came from. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Inter Milan are making a change now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Substitutions taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. Carlos Augusto gets it away. Kamada. Can he finish?
Crystal Palace can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bisek. And it's Mkhitaryan.
Pretty robust defending.
Richards concedes a free kick for that. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Bisek. Kamada. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Mkhitaryan. A heavy challenge. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Arteta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat.